What's going on, guys? How's it going? I think today's gonna be a little different than what we normally do. It's not gonna be that different, but we're trying to start a new series in my channel. I want to try to figure out a way to stand out, and I feel like something that I've been wanting to do is to try to get some of you guys to participate a little bit more. I see a lot of posts on TikTok with a lot of really like sad you know, relationship struggles. A lot of people suffering out there, and I feel like we can at least try to help some of those people out of those situations, you know. So I want to do a relationship advice show while I play Fortnite. So yeah, if you guys want to participate, it's pretty simple. All you guys have to do is follow and then send in what's going on with you. We'll try to dissect it. So I'm not assuming that a lot of people are gonna like do this like up front, you know, but as soon as we start with one, then we can build off of there. And yeah, make sure to use the TTS if you want to participate though. And you can do that by typing in a period before your message, and then I'll be able to hear it. I'll probably end up clipping the best ones, by the way, and posting them. So if you're cool with that, then, you know, feel free to send a message. Just full disclosure, definitely gonna try to turn those into content. So yeah, it'd be cool. So I've been playing some BR lately because I don't know what the heck happened with Reload. It seems like I was gone for a week and I came back and it was like completely different. It turned into Blitz. It turned into something that I don't necessarily like right now, just because it's too much stimulation, dude. I have a hard time like keeping track of like all of the different guns that are available. There's like people flying all over the place, like blasting you with things. Like it's like I thought this was like a shooting game, and I guess it turned into Overwatch for like a little bit. But yeah, so I'm gonna be running maybe a little bit of BR, a little bit of Reload, and then just waiting for you guys to come in with your relationship problems. Some of you guys are trying to get into relationships, so maybe we can figure out how we can do that. Some of you guys are stuck on people that you probably shouldn't be stuck on anymore. But you know, all those are problems that we all go through. And if you guys want some context as to why I'm qualified to do this, by the way, what's going on? I got my first person liking the stream. What's going on, JT? I have a background in psychology. Actually, I have a degree in psychology. And I just personally feel that I have a lot of experience, and this is something that interests me a lot, and just in terms of like relationships between people. But also, I think there's a lot of unspoken things that happen with relationships that people are not necessarily aware of. And I also find that like the dating culture now has really shifted into something that is very kind of like pick and choose, and people aren't necessarily taking the risks that they used to. And whether or not that's a good thing, we can figure that out. But you know, there are negatives and positives to everything. So we'll figure this out. Thank you for liking the stream, man. What's going on? Is it your first time on my stream? BS Project, how are you doing? Is the music too loud, by the way? I just added some music and I have no idea if you guys are hearing it too loud on your end, but it sounds pretty quiet to me, so it should be fine. I'm trying to see what I want to start out with. Like, maybe I should start off with some Reload just to like warm up, but I'm just gonna give people like a little bit of time to join the stream. Just talk to them and see what's going on. But yeah, like I'm just gonna keep repeating what I've been saying. So this is gonna be a new thing that we're doing on my stream. I used to be Killicam. Oh, what's going on, bro? You're back. You're back with a new username. What happened to your old account? What happened to Killicam? I don't know if you know what I'm doing right now, but yeah, so essentially I'm going to be trying to give out some relationship advice to some of my viewers. I see a lot of those sad boy, sad girl edits on TikTok, and I don't know how those mix with Fortnite, but you know, I guess relationship advice in Fortnite don't mix either, so who am I to judge? But anyways, yeah, if you guys have any problems you guys want to discuss, if you want to know why they left you, we can figure it out right now. But yeah, I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be playing Fortnite. Essentially, as this builds, I want to turn this into kind of like a, what do you call it? Like a call-in show, like a call-in advice show while I play Fortnite. Maybe we'll even run some games together. You know, like that'd be pretty cool if somebody wanted to like, at some point, like just run a quick reload with me and we talk about your problems. That'd be pretty cool.
Your mom's a hoe.
But yeah, please make sure to share the live with people, especially if you think they need advice, man. I know a lot of you guys know people like this. But yeah, I'm chilling, dude. I'm chilling. I got back from traveling not that long ago, and it seems like the whole game like switched up on me. Like the zero build update's pretty cool. Not gonna lie, I've been really enjoying that. But reload is just a mess, man. I'm not into it right now. It's too many weapons. The Overwatch thing with the staff is dumb, dude. The thing in, I don't know if this is in reload too, but the thing in BR where you can like rewind with like those like pistols, that shit is insane. I hate that so much. It's like you corner somebody and all of a sudden they just like disappear and you're like, what just happened? I don't know if I'm the only person that feels that way. What's going on, Toxic? How we doing? How was the rest of your stream? I see you there. Damn, it got dark. What the heck? It's the thing about streaming during the day, man. This sun screws me up. It'll probably come back out though, so if I adjust, it's gonna fuck everything up.
What's up? What did you try to text me today? And it was good. Probably won't be recruiting who tried out.
Wait, you had tryouts? What the heck? Okay, well. Anyways, now I was talking about what I'm trying to do with my stream, like what I'm trying to turn it into. I'm eventually trying to turn it into like a call-in advice show, you know, while I play Fortnite. And yeah, so we're gonna be going over people's relationship problems in my stream. If anybody wants to like talk about what's going on with them, we can fucking try to dissect what's going on. My camera just got super dark. I'll fix that in a second. But yeah, that's essentially what I want to do. I think it'd be really fun. And I was just giving out a background. What's up, BP? BP, I thought you were gone again. BP, you joined my relationship advice show. You need any relationship advice? But yeah, if you guys want to know like context as to why I'm doing this. Well, first of all, I just think it'd be fun. Why am I qualified? I actually have a background in psychology. I have a degree in psychology. So I feel like that makes me a little bit more qualified than the average person, but at the same time, I don't really think that you need that in order to talk about stuff that we all go through, right? I died and came back to life. All right, you're like Jesus, just resurrected. Back from the dead.
Toxic says, yeah, the other day we tried out a bunch of people. I have 14 POV members in 2 days.
Crazy. All right, so what is this?
POV Toxic
yeah, they've destroyed reload, by the way.
Good RNTBH.
Nice. It's not for you. Of course, some people are doing good. That's also really good. It's for the people that need it. The people that are suffering out there. Making those sad girl, sad boy Fortnite edits. Trying to figure out why that's happening so much. Also, why there's so many people that have Fortnite relationships. It's crazy, actually. Whoa, what the heck? I'm literally aiming up here. My camera still, yep, it is, all right. Okay. That should help. What's going on, Gabby? How we doing? It's a little better, all right. But yeah, all right, so I was gone for like a week, and now look at all of these items that they have, man. They have the Chain of Hades. Chain of Hades is one of the most hateable items in all of Fortnite history. Chaos Reloader. Chaos Reloader is a pretty trash weapon too. It hits really hard, but it takes forever to reload. Try 4 weeks? Why would I do that? I was traveling, bro. I had to. But yeah, no, like it's like I'm saying, I swear, like it's been like 6 days. No, I guess it's been longer. But anyways, I came back, and they just added so many dumb items to the game that it's kind of ruined. So I'm playing more BR right now. Actually, I was playing a lot of BR yesterday. I was happy with it. Look at this shit. Like I just got a shockwave hammer, and the 7 power gloves. Like what? This is Blitz, dude. What I mean. It seems like they did it on purpose, to be honest. Like, I think they wanted people to go back to BR, so they just ruined reload. I don't know. Maybe it's like a epic false flag operation. I got for the first time yesterday in a month, and I played Steel the Brain. Yeah, honestly, like the other game modes right now might be the call. BR though, BR is pretty fun. If you haven't tried it, you should try it. I'm really liking most of it. What the fuck? Look at this shit, dude. Look at how many items you get from one chest. It makes no sense. Damn. That's pretty deep. So what's happening with your in your life, BP? What's going on with you? I thought you got rid of your account or something. I hadn't heard from you in a long time. As again, we're making today a relationship advice show. We're focusing on relationship advice, so if you guys have any questions, anything you want to talk about, send it in. I'm just third partying this guy real quick. He probably doesn't have a relationship because he's playing Fortnite. Oh, this guy's pushing. You know what? I'm just gonna take my 15 mobility items and just get the hell out of here. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, he's up here. Look at that guy. He's just fucking... Where'd he go? Oh, he's below. Out of here. All right. This sucks, dude. I hate all the items in the game right now. It's ruined. Let's not talk about your life. Damn, is that bad? What's going on? Shit. Is there a guy in here? No. I need to get out of here. They need to add Siphon to pubs, dude. That instead of doing all of this shit, they could have just done that and made this into a better game. Oh, this is perfect, dude. It's the relationship advice show. This is exactly what we have to talk about. But like, why? I thought you fixed that shit. What happened? All right, what's the context here? So, is it the same? I'm assuming it's the same person as before, no? I thought stuff was getting better with that. I don't even know what happened. It just went wrong again. So what? Okay, so at first he was like, right, and then you were like, oh shit, and then he changed his mind, and then I thought it was all good, but then what happened in between that? He just sent like a message out of the blue, and he was like, nah, I've changed my mind again. It's been over a month? Damn, I thought this was recent. Oh, that's a shame. I'm sorry about that. And he didn't tell you why again? You find a lot of people that like just tend to have these commitment issues, you know? They don't want to like let go of the thing. Like, I don't know why people are so afraid of like. Well, it is a big decision, dude. Enter a relationship, but to blame all of our collective problems on me. Okay, well that sounds kind of like a red flag. Sounds like a kind of a narcissist. But I mean, I obviously don't know this person, but definitely it's a very immature thing to do. Shit. I got third party by a guy in a bush. It's fun, really fun. What were some of the problems that you guys were like having issues with? If you don't mind me asking. Oh shit! I forgot about the free fall thing. This guy in this bush, man, is still there. Oh, he's getting wrecked right now. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. This shit is so dumb. Oh, nice shot, bro. Thank you. Dummy. Actually, help me out. Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold on, everybody. So there was like a lot of issues in general. That's not good. So what is the thing that you liked about this guy? If there were so many issues, like, was it good for the most part, or just like every once in a while there would be problems, or was it like you were fighting a lot in the first place? Do you have a lot of problems with people in general? Like, do you get into a lot of fights with people? Had a problem with him, he always had problems with you. Okay, so you're totally into it, and he was like mad about it from like the get-go? Oh, get shat on. What the heck? Where do you go? See what I'm saying, bro? Like, people just disappear and shit. Like, what am I supposed to do about that? Leo Fuentes, what's going on, bro? Thanks for checking out the stream. Oh, here he is. Oh my god, man. I hate this. I hate this so much. He told me when we first had those usages that he didn't really want a relationship, like, since the beginning. So it just, like, it seemed like right off the bat it wasn't like a great thing. So what, like, at the end of the day, like, what is the thing that where you're just like, you just feel like attached to this person because you spent so much time together? But literally didn't mention that for over a year. So he was already like kind of like feeling this way, and he never really said anything about it to you. What is it that, like, another thing that a lot of people need to understand is what are they trying to get out of a relationship? Like, are you guys just like lonely, or like are you guys like looking for somebody that you can like share a future with? Like, is this like a short-term thing, a long-term thing? Like, all of those things kind of like at first don't really come into play, but then they start to become like an issue down the line, you know? Down to 5. Dude, people just grappling around like maniacs right now. So they brought back the grappler. Not only did they bring back the grappler, they brought back so many dumb mobility items. Okay, we're down to 4. I have the dub, which is not great. It's just so disappointing, like, why lead you on? Like, exactly, yeah. But at the same time, like, now you're kind of more aware of signs for like future relationships, you know? Like, you know that somebody's like already having a hard time committing like in the beginning. They're starting problems with you, and you're ambivalent in any sense. Like, they might do this down the line, dude. They like breadcrumb you. Like, they give you like a little bit just to keep you like hooked, and then they like fucking... Get shat on, Ken. Get shat on, my dude. Keep this. Oh, shit. Wow! Get shat on too, bitch. You just made me feel like there's something wrong with me. This guy sounds kind of like a scumbag. Oh shit. Is he like gaslighting you?
Your mom's a hoe.
Yo, what's going on, Sarah? You made it to the relationship advice show. You guys have any questions about your relationship? You guys want to talk about it? Let's discuss this shit. There's a guy in here. It's me and this guy, and I don't even have any R, but I have a mammoth and a dream. Here he comes. Oh, no! Dude, I literally just pulled the trigger. I literally had just pulled the trigger. That guy would have been dead. Oh, that was crazy. All right, hold on, whatever. Today's not about gameplay. Today's about trying to get through some of these advice questions. We got 7 people watching right now. A lot of people are interested in this kind of stuff. Dude, I know you guys are interested in this because I see all of your sad TikTok edits that make me sad to look at and read. And no offense if you guys do that shit. Maybe you guys are just doing it for likes. But the fact that you get a shit ton of likes doing that, it must mean something. It must mean a lot of people out there are trying to get into relationships and just not succeeding. So close. What's going on, Lemon? Dude, I haven't heard from you in a minute. Let me see. All right, BP's talking to me about something. I don't even know if it was gaslighting. Like maybe there was something wrong with me. I also never ever had bad intentions. If I messed up, it was always a genuine mistake. So close. Depressing content gets so many. Like, bro, people love that shit. Well, before you wonder if there's something wrong with you, I mean, if your end goal was to be in a relationship with somebody and they're the ones that always had an issue with it, like maybe the problem isn't you. Maybe the problem is that you're just not compatible with this person for whatever reason. Like maybe this guy is just doesn't know how to be in a relationship, has terrible social skills, or doesn't know how to express what he wants. Like, and if you find that you're the type of person that is like that, yeah, this guy does sound like maybe he deserves a block. But if you find that you're the kind of person that has a hard time expressing yourself or just like saying what you mean, you don't want to be in a relationship with somebody that's also like that, because then it'll just be 2 people that are constantly harboring resentment for a long time. And that's when little problems start to become big problems, right? Like if you deal with problems right away, they don't become these big kind of monsters that like are in your closet that come out and attack you later. But like a lot of people just have a hard time doing that, you know? So you want somebody that's gonna kind of like take the first step and like just be upfront about how they feel. And it'll teach you a little bit to be more like that as well. But at least somebody is, you know, kind of like instigating like the what would we call it? It's not an argument, but just like the, you know, like the conversation. Man-Child by Sabrina Carpenter. You were his first girlfriend. He does have terrible social skills. So there's a lot to learn for people, man. Like in that kind of context, you know, like, oh, by the way, if you guys have any questions and you want to send them in, please try to use the TTS. To use the TTS, all you got to do is put a period before the message. I'm trying to turn this into content because I want to kind of explore this niche. So, and if you don't want me to post this shit, then just, you know, just let me know. But yeah, dude, how old was this guy? First of all, so you're really young too, right? You're like, what are you, 22? He would also ignore me when he was mad at me. So instead of bringing it up to you, he would just like be passive aggressive and ignore you. Dude, yeah, this I don't know how many red flags a person needs before they realize that this is not the best. 22 now, 21 for most of your relationship, and you're 22 as well. This is typical 22-year-old shit though. Like this does not surprise me at all. I think a lot of people kind of go through this kind of thing. It's like just 2 people that are just trying to still figure things out. You're 21, yeah, you're young as fuck. You are so young, it's crazy. But that means that you have a lot of time to figure it out. A lot of time to... I think a lot of 21-year-old guys are probably going to be like this, to be honest. But you also need to, I mean, here's the thing is that you're not going to find like a perfect person right away unless they have their shit together. How many 21-year-olds do you know that have their shit together? Like, none of them, right? So I'm not saying that you have to find somebody that's like perfect at all. You have to find somebody that is capable or open of kind of transforming with you. It's like a person is going to change who you are as well, you know? And you want to make sure that that changes for the better and not necessarily like just like somebody that's bringing you down, somebody that's like blaming everything on you. That's like that's not a person that has like a kind of a growth mindset, you know? Somebody that's like, you're always the problem. If you're a person, by the way, that is like always blaming shit on everything else and everybody else, then you're the problem. And you're never going to change anything by blaming things. Even if you are right, you're taking away the power of changing things for yourself, you know? So you guys have to be kind of weary of that kind of thing. Don't victimize yourself if you can avoid it, because victimizing yourself is just, it's just a bad long-term strategy, honestly. See, a person that takes accountability is like bare minimum IMO. Yeah, I think that's true. That's a good point. Like you gotta be able to own your mistakes. I'm not saying you're gonna do it every time, you know, you're gonna get into stupid fights with like your partner. He sounds insecure. Again, who isn't insecure, but also like 21. That's a really insecure age, man. You're like trying to figure out like what's going on. But yeah, like I said, you're not trying to find like a person that's like perfect. You're trying to find somebody that you can grow with, right? And ideally they want the same thing that you do, and you guys can work towards that shit forever. We all know like things that are like off the bat incompatible, like things that won't work with us, like long-term aspirations that we might have that other people might not have. If you want kids and the other person doesn't want kids, you're probably not thinking about this at this point, but like that shit's not going to resolve itself in the future. You're not going to convince them, or if you do, they're going to resent you. So you have to kind of line yourself up with like people that want the same things that you do in life. So part of that is figuring that out early, and then another part is having somebody that you can figure that shit out with. So honestly, I would say fuck that guy. He sounds like a loser anyway, and hopefully one day he won't be. But I mean, it doesn't really sound like the problems were on your end from what you tell me. Of course, this is your side of the story. So yeah, let's keep it going. But yeah, guys, what I'm doing is I am creating an advice show, kind of like a call-in advice show while I play Fortnite. We're gonna just switch up the format. This shit was not working before because there's too many people that just play Fortnite, and I'm not good enough to just like for people just to watch me, you know. So I'm gonna try to do something productive with you guys, and you know, just talk about things that might actually help, you know. And if you're wondering why I am qualified to talk about this, I was mentioning earlier, I have a bachelor's degree in psychology, and I don't think you need a degree to talk about things that we all kind of struggle with, but I feel like I have a different perspective than the average person, for example. Yeah, for real, like it just sounds fun. Honestly, I love talking about this kind of shit. You dropped out. You can always go back if you want to keep studying that shit. Psychology, I think, has a bad rap, and a lot of people don't understand it, and I think that's one of the reasons why it doesn't get the credit that it deserves. And a lot of it is, you know, it's a social science, you know, so there's like a lot of stuff that isn't necessarily based off of something that's objective. Just my major to psychology, yeah. And it's not an easy major either, by the way. Like, a lot of people kind of look at it like it's something that like it's like a thanks for the heart, bro, kind of like a backup, or like just like a, I don't know, like only crazy people major in psychology. And while that is true, it doesn't mean that it's fucking easy. Psychology can be very complicated, and also you find that a lot of the times one of the hardest things to do is just to like look inside of yourself and then change the things that you need to, and trying to convince other people to do that shit. Imagine how hard that is. Well, that's good. That's probably true for a lot of psychology majors too. But you know, I would have studied psychology without a degree. I love psychology. I love learning about how people are, why they are the way that they are, and like also about the things that they're not aware about themselves that are, you know, are still a big part of who they are. Such a shame. They were my favorite classes in college. Yeah, Psychology 101, like fundamental psychology courses. I don't know how it is now, but when I was in college, it was pretty difficult. I went to a pretty good college though, so I don't know if that's just part of it. Humble bragging. Shit, got a guy on me already. This cube rifle, bro, is so annoying. I hate reload right now, by the way. I keep saying that, but it's true. Open up. Oh, I just blew myself up. That's why I hate this shit. Oh, what was the plan there, bro? Child development was so interesting. Abnormal psych is great. Great class. That's one of my favorite classes. Also, children's psychology is really, really cool too. There's a lot of things about kids that people kind of like don't understand. The fact that they kind of lack of a perception of who they are until like a certain age. Obviously, they're little kids, but you can see that develop in kids, and it's really fascinating. And also how there's personalities kind of formed at a really early age, like almost before they're able to be socialized into it, which is also fascinating. What's up, Treasury? How we doing? Thanks for joining. I didn't know you're so smart, bro. No, I mean, I just play Fortnite, so I don't know how... I'm a grown man that plays Fortnite. I don't know how smart that is, but, you know. I do know some shit about some shit. Thank you for the heart me. Yeah, so if you guys have any more relationship problems that you guys want to talk about, just send them in. Please use the TTS. I'm trying to make clips and shit. Whoa, where'd you go? Look at those wimps just run away, dude. Oh, if you want to use the TTS, by the way. I'm good. Actually, the stream's going pretty well. We got 8 people in the stream right now, so people obviously are interested in this shit. That makes me really happy, you know. I hope that we can like build something off of this. Greasy, we're made it. What's going on? How are we doing? We've already got it started with our relationship conversation. TTS, yeah, exactly. So use the TTS by putting a period before what you're sending. That way, like if I miss your message, I'll be able to hear it. I will not be sharing yours. All right, that's fine. You guys don't have to share. You guys can just come and like, you know, listen in, give your opinions on shit. Everybody has a different perspective on this kind of thing. I'm so sad. I want to ask a question to give you content, but I have no problems, bro. I mean, that's the best thing is that you don't have any problems. You don't have to be searching for problems where there is no. Hey, you know what? That's another thing we should talk about. Don't be looking for problems in your relationship where there are none. I think a lot of people do that shit. Like always trying to pick fights because they're insecure about like themselves or like their past relationships. Oh damn! I still hit that guy. Like the bot. And if you do that kind of thing, you gotta wonder why you're doing it. Sometimes you're not happy in a relationship and you're trying to force your way out of it. Is this Zemi? This Zemi? What the heck? That was sus, right? Let me see, guys. I was just having a question. Humble brag? Nah, not humble brag. I'm just fucking glad you guys are doing well.
AP says, is it easier to tell if a woman is into you, or is it easier to tell if a man is into you?
I would say it's easier to tell if a woman is into you. This is from my perspective, but I think that men are really bad at picking up the signs that they give you, because I think women make it very simple. And I think a guy might hit on you like blatantly, but like I think if they're really into you, they'll just do really stupid things to kind of like mess it up. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think it just depends on the signs. I think the signs for like women are a lot more subtle than they are for men. That being said, I know there's like a lot of shy guys out there too that have a hard time kind of like showing their interest in like a person. For me, if you were to ask my advice as to like what the best course of action is like just don't play games. Like I think people right now especially like really need like shit spelled out for them. So like I think if you're just as straightforward and honest about your intentions as you can be, then it's just like the best long-term strategy. Because like if you're afraid of doing that shit because it's gonna go wrong, which it might, like people might reject you in like a harsh way, then that's fair. But the best case scenario is that you know right away, right? Because you don't want to be investing like time and energy into somebody that's like ultimately not even interested in you. And if you're like one of these guys that like is like, oh, I'm just gonna like stick around until she changes her mind, I think that you can wear somebody down, but it's also like, should you be doing that shit? I feel like it won't work most of the time, but I think I've seen it happen, and it's fucking sad, bro. You don't want to be. I'm just gonna steal that kill real quick. Thank you. Where the fuck?
AP says, I feel like if a woman gives you a lot of her time, she's interested.
Yeah, dude, she's not gonna stick around with you if she doesn't want to. Like, if people are making excuses to not hang out with you, they are not interested. You gotta just read the signs there. Oh, these third parties are annoying as fuck. That same guy in the fucking superhero skin. Let me see. Men are just complicated when it doesn't need to be sometimes. Why do you say that?
Your mom's a
I find
hoe.
men to be pretty simple, actually. But I guess it would make sense that it's, you know, it's obviously we're speaking in generalities.
AP says if a dude acts like a child around a woman, he likes her.
Let's say the age of the person who was asking these questions, by the way, is I think that'll give us a lot of context for like what these questions are, because people might have different perspectives based off of their age. Men like to play games. I don't think, to me, that's not a man. That's like a boy. You should be playing games. That's what I'm saying. Like the best case scenario. Oh, okay. Bro. No. This game sucks, bro. This game sucks. I hate this game. What happened to my sound effects? All right. Yeah, don't forget your daily heart me. Oh my god, I'm about to destroy the stream. Hold on. Hope it doesn't freeze. Just because I want fucking sound effects. Give me a second. I'll go back to LP. All right, cool. We're chilling. All right, hold on. Let me see what's going on here. All right, we got 7 people watching. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Okay, is it easier? Okay, we talked about that. Men are just complicated when it doesn't need to be sometimes. If a guy really likes you, I swear you'll never know. Bro, no. Like, why do you guys think that? You guys think like I think there's some like obvious signs of like when people are into you. Obviously, like if they're around you all the time, like little things like. Sometimes people are just being nice, right? But like I feel like if a person is touching you more than average, which is probably 0 for most of the for you, like especially if you're a guy and a girl goes out of her way to like maybe like just like touch your arm, like your fucking shoulder, or just like I don't know, like just laugh a lot at your stupid jokes. Like I think a woman's like making it really obvious that they're into you, and I think also women can't help that kind of thing. Like I don't even know if they're doing it consciously. Like I think it just like happens subconsciously. And which is totally fine, but you just have to be good at picking up those signs, otherwise like you miss them. But like how many times like have you guys seen like people that are like clearly into each other and everybody is aware of it except for them, and everybody's like, bro, when the fuck are they gonna get together? Like it's so obvious when you're not in there. Like it's just that you start like doubting yourself, so you're not able to like pick up these signs. Like you gotta be confident. Exactly, a boy will keep you guessing, a man will tell you. Exactly. I don't think there's anything wrong with going up to somebody and being like, hey, I want to fucking take you out, want to get coffee with you, like I'm interested in you. Like obviously don't
Crash
fucking
Out Cammy
declare
says,
your love for people.
IDKTBH, I've been out of the game for a while, LMAO. AP says a lot of people are scared of commitment nowadays.
I think commitment is scary in general, you know. I think people have always been kind of afraid of settling, you know. I think also another thing that's really fucked up with the dating culture now and dating apps in general is that you have this perception that you always can do better because it's the thing that is stopping you from doing better is just like how much you swipe, right? Like if you just swipe more, you might find somebody that is better than the person you're currently with. And that kind of mentality is just like, I think it's just wrong. Like maybe you can always do better, but like I think that if you are doing that, then you don't really know what you want. And I think that there is some like validity to taking a risk when you're asking somebody out. Like
AP
just
says, yeah, social media killed relationships.
that's another thing, and you're always just fucking, you know, doing such shit like on social media. Like it just makes everything seem like there's like a better option, you know. And I don't necessarily know how accurate those perceptions of the world are. I mean, social media obviously is really cool in some ways. Like we can do this kind of thing because of social media,
Crash
but
Out Cammy
it
says,
has a lot of
like
issues.
social media is just another temptation, though.
Yeah, for sure, exactly.
Lululemon X says, I think if you feel you can do better than your partner, you don't deserve them in the first place.
If you can do better than your partner, then you don't deserve them in the first place. Yeah. You know, I want to talk about that because I don't necessarily know. I agree with the sentiment behind that, but I don't necessarily know how we learned
AP says relationship
that relationships
is a team building experience, in my opinion.
It is for sure. You should
Crash Out
definitely
Cammy says,
respect
if
your partner.
Think you could do better, then why aren't you?
For sure. And all those things are valid. I would say though that there is such a thing as power dynamics within a relationship. And you would be surprised that the ones that are most equal aren't necessarily always the happiest. And I'm not saying that means that you have to just be like, oh, fucking, you know, my partner is lucky to be with me and all that shit. Like, that's not right either. But there are relationships where that aren't necessarily equal that function better than ones that are perceived as more equal. And it's just something to think about, you know? Of course, a lot of this shit is based off of, you know, different cultures. And, but even within our culture, I think that is a legitimate thing. Some people, for example, let's say this. There's a lot of people that are really into being submissive, just in general, like in their relationships. And they'll get into relationships with people that aren't dominant. They're not necessarily that they're submissive too, but they wish that they had a man that was like, for example, like that was a little bit more dominant than they typically have. I've seen this. I know people in relationships like this, like, and it's like a really frustrating thing for them, you know. Do you want somebody to like? I don't know what the right expression is. I don't want to offend everybody.
Says throw like a rag doll.
Yeah, there's a big element of that shit. What you just said. They want a lot of that, you know. And it's dynamic too. It's not like a set rule. Like, oh, just because like I want to be submissive in bed, for example, it means that I want you to fucking tell me what to do, like in my life in general. Just have a really fucking controlling man. But there are people that do want that shit. And again, like, I guess the core message there is to kind of know what you want out of a relationship. And also, don't get, if you're like one of these women that you're like, I really want a fucking guy that like, you know, like really like, you know, throws you around like a rag doll, dude. Make sure that that's the kind of guy you're getting a relationship into in the first place. Like, you're not gonna turn, if a guy's kind of a pussy, you're not gonna turn him into that. Just because it's easier for you to be in a relationship with that guy. Or to control him, potentially, if that's what you're trying to do. You're not gonna just magically turn him into the guy that you've always wanted. They have to have, like, elements of that shit beforehand. Thanks for liking the live, guys. Appreciate it. Oh my god, I'm already talking like way more than I normally do on my streams. Oh shit. But it's cool is I don't really care about the gameplay right now. I'm usually crashing out right now.
Crash Out Cammy says this is fun.
This is fun. I want to do more of this. We need some more volunteers too. I also need to remember to clip shit because I'm gonna try to, like I said, push this into a format that I do consistently.
Crash Out Cammy says volunteers for what?
Oh, just like if you have anything you want to talk about, sorry. Should I clarify? Make sure to share the live, guys, if you guys are enjoying what we're talking about. I swear, dude, I got a ton of people that were like super into this idea, so I know there's a lot of people that want that shit. The jetpack is back? Come on, man. Come on. Hate that.
Crash Out Cammy says I have lots to talk about, but it's a lot.
I mean, you can start with one thing if you want to. Again, you don't have to volunteer either. You can just hang out. No pressure at all. Oh shit, I got marked. Oh shit, I got marked. Bro, that guy just got wrecked. Get shat on, bro. That guy's definitely not in a relationship. What is this? Oh, this staff, bro. This staff pisses me off. Patch me up.
Crash
going on,
Out
Coda?
Cammy says, have you heard of the push and pull method?
The fuck? This isn't a sex advice show, Cammy. This is a relationship advice show.
AP says, where do you think is the best place to find a partner?
I'm just kidding. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about kind of like an anxious avoidant partner.
Crash Out Cammy says, no, it's not like that, LMAO.
I was like, God damn, the push and pull method. I was like, that sounds spicy. Let's talk about that. No, yeah, dude. You get a lot of people that kind of, because of how they grew up, like
X to
they're
Lululemon X says, yeah, except it's on purpose. Crash Out Cammy says, I don't need advice in that department.
damn. All right, that's crazy. You just start your own advice show then. You could help us all out, bro. Yeah. So you get some people that because of how they grew up, like the type of attention that they got from their parents, that they have a hard time kind of. First of all, you need to examine your parents' relationship if you want to learn about how you are as a partner, by the way, because your whole kind of like, let's say like blueprints like of how you're supposed to love someone come from what you witnessed as a child. And that's why a lot of people fall into the same patterns that their parents kind of fell into. That doesn't mean that you're gonna succumb to those things no matter what.
Crash Out Cammy says, what if they've been divorced since I was a baby?
Son of a bitch. Yeah, so I don't know what the statistics are between parents who are divorced during the relationship as opposed to divorce, like you had a single parent, for example. And it doesn't mean that you are going to succumb to like the same patterns that your parents did. It just means that there's a higher chance or a higher probability that that might be something that it's like kind of like a genetic thing. Not that this is a genetic thing, but I'm saying like it's kind of how like, you know, if your parents were alcoholics, you're more likely to be an alcoholic. You know, this is more of like a socialized thing. It's like what you learn from what you witnessed as like a kid. Coda, thank you for the spring sunset, bro. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the gifts. W gift. Oh man. But what I'm saying is, it's statistically true. Jesus, from where? It's statistically true that if you're a child of divorce, that you are more likely to be divorced yourself. Now, why that is complicated, but it's something that you can look up yourself if you want to verify that. But again, like, what's the purpose of becoming aware of these kind of things? It's not to say that we have no control over our futures. It's just, it is what it is. I'm sorry, but like, it's not to say that we don't have purpose or like, control over our futures. Like, we become aware of these things so that they don't subconsciously control us.
Crash Out Cammy says, what if I just never get married, lol?
I mean, that might be another reason why you never got married. You know, like if you're afraid of the pain that you experienced when you were like a kid because you saw your parents get divorced and it was really hard on you, and you might want to avoid that altogether. But that's not really. I think for the most part, if you're not going to be a very happy person if you're not in a relationship. It's hard to find purpose in life, you know, and you can find purpose in the responsibility that you take in life, and one of the things that you can take responsibility in is in your relationship.
I don't think I will.
Oh, you just if you're talking about like just for legal reasons, or you're just not interested in, like, that's a whole nother conversation. I thought you meant like not finding somebody. Why did we start talking about this? What was the question? Oh, yeah. Okay, so you talked about like people that are anxious, avoidant, kind of like partners in relationships.
Crash Out Cammy says, no, I mean I'd like to someday.
Oh, so you want to get married, but you don't know if it's gonna happen. Why wouldn't your partner want to do that as well? Guys, make sure to like the stream, please. Make sure to share it with people if you can. Get some more viewers in here and make this a little bit more interesting.
Actually, maybe I am the problem.
Well, now I'm confused too, so perhaps you are the problem. I don't know. It just depends. Like, why not? Like, why wouldn't it happen? Oh shit, my camera got so dark with the sun setting. All right, I'm gonna have to fix that in a second. Did I say fap or tap? Oh, it's tap, yeah. I don't say fap anymore. That's like that's a fucking boomer term now. They say goon. If you guys are gooning too much, I'm just kidding. As I will say that for a different advice show. Oh! Get pooped on. Oh, okay. Wow, okay. Well, why can't I can't shoot my guns? Did they do something where I couldn't take my gun out? That's a prime example of why this fucking game sucks dick, by the way, and why Reload is now dead. What the hell just happened? That guy like blasted me up in the air and then hit me with some ice thing. I couldn't pull out my gun, but was it a glitch or was that like part of like the weapon? It doesn't matter. Hold on, I gotta fix my camera real quick. But yeah, guys, I'm doing a relationship advice show. If you guys have any questions about, I think relationship, I mean, we can kind of make it a little bit more general, make it psychology related, but I want to stick to kind of relationships, kind of dating advice, kind of that kind of thing. FAP, yeah. Then please send it in. We'll talk about it, and we'll figure out why nobody loves you. I was just fucking around. All that talking, bro, makes you thirsty. I'm cooked.
Sarah Boston content creator says BRB, I am about to drive home.
All right, man, have a safe drive home. Don't be on the phone when you're driving, please. One. Okay, let's make it brighter overall. So, somebody asked about push-pull, whatever the fuck weird way they put it. Yeah, so you'll find that sometimes you get into relationships with people, and they really like, I don't know if you guys have ever experienced this. Have you ever been like really into somebody and like fully like in love with somebody, and then like at some point like you just woke up like they weren't like into you and you were just like kind of making a fool out of yourselves, and then you're like, I'm just gonna fucking hook up with her best friend. I'm just gonna find somebody else to you know, invest in, and then all of a sudden that person's like really into you. It's like you can get that condensed into the format of like a relationship, right? So you'll be into a relationship with somebody where like every time you give them attention and affection, they like want nothing to do with you. And then when you're like, oh well, fuck that shit, I deserve better, like, you know, try to respect yourself, then that's when they come back because they feel you pulling away, and it's like this constant kind of game of like getting their attention and then like being neglected by them, and it's a really unhealthy relationship. And that's something that you don't want in a partner, by the way. You should, if you find that that's something that you are currently experiencing, that you should consider potentially moving on to somebody that actually will care about you, because it's a very difficult thing to fix, and it's like based off of that person's like how they grew up, you know, as a kid. It's not something that you can just fix with like a conversation. It's like something that almost happens subconsciously. And I know a lot of people that are in that kind of relationship and it just seems normal to them. And that here's another thing that I find very interesting. A lot of people are kind of a product of their environment, and they don't understand that their environment might be unhealthy until they can get out of it and look at it from an outside perspective. So if you are like constant, if you're like a crazy family, for example, and you're always around them because you live with them, you might think that like your family's completely normal, but then you move away and then you look at how your family's living and you're like, holy shit.
AP says my mom was a single mom, so I understand on how men hurt her emotionally and physically.
Anthony Blaze, what's going on, bro? So I'm starting a new AP. I'll get to that in a second. Anthony, I'm starting this new format for my stream. I'm going to be giving relationship dating advice. Just general, like kind of like life advice, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to stick to like what I know, and I feel like I know a lot about relationships, so we'll stick to that. But yeah, it's been pretty fun so far. We literally just got started like an hour ago. And already had like a lot of people kind of interested in this, asking me a lot of questions. But thanks for smashing the like button. Appreciate you. Angel Lynn, thank you for the heart. Okay, AP says, my mom was a single mom, so I understand on how men hurt her emotionally and physically. I completely understand what you're talking about, man. That's something that a lot of people go through, and it's really tough for a lot of reasons. Like, I think one of the main reasons is when you're a single mother, you have to do so much for your kids that it's hard for you to like kind of put yourself out there and find kind of like men that are not complete scumbags, and you say how it hurt her emotionally and physically. And here's another thing that's really unfortunate is that for a lot of single mothers, their dating pool shrinks to the men who are willing to be in a relationship with them. And that sounds fucked up, and we don't necessarily live in a world where if you're a single mom then like your entire social life is over, but there are a lot of men that are going to be like, well, why would I be with you if you have a kid with somebody else? I don't think that that's necessarily right or wrong. I'm just saying that that's the reality of it. So what happens is that you get people that are in the dating pool for their own reasons. You know, they have.
AP says, yeah, I am a single dad with 2 kids. It's kind of hard.
Yeah, man. I know it's, for a lot of people out there that are single and they have kids and it's rough. And like, I'm not saying that you have no solution. It's just something that you should be aware of because this does happen. It's a reality of life. Like, so you'll find like a lot of single moms will get in relationships with men that are, it's kind of like, this is what I can get kind of mentality, because they do feel like they have lesser value because of their circumstances, and those men are a lot of the times just scumbags. You know, I'm not saying that this is the case for everybody. A lot of people remarry and they're completely happy, but you do hear about this all the fucking time, you know. And a lot of women that also get left, a lot of men that get left, you know, like I think they also it leaves you with like some sort of baggage, you know, some sort of like feeling of inferiority, and you don't have the time to focus inward because you're taking care of your kids. So you kind of have to just like settle, you know. And it is like a circumstance that's really tough, but it's another reason why I think you should be like very cautious about getting into relationships when you're a single parent. You don't want to introduce your kids to men or to women that are going to leave their lives because they are forming attachments to these people. And you want to make sure that the person that you are going to introduce to your kids is going to stick around. You know, you don't want to hurt them any more than they already are. So, and that's something that like I've seen like family members go through, and it's like I don't have personal experience with it, but I've seen how that affects people, and that's something. Seeing that shit affected me so much that it made me be like, if I hook up with a random girl, bro, I'm making sure to be as safe as possible. I'm not gonna fucking I'm not gonna take any fucking risks. Like, you know, I'm not gonna have a kid with somebody that I'm not 100%, 150% sure that that's like what I want, you know. Hold on. All right, let's see what CEO is saying. CEO, my girlfriend broke up with me because she kept getting swollen. What part of her was getting swollen? Her face? Stop hitting her, you fucking animal. What are you doing? What part of her got swollen, CEO? And I bet it's not the part that you're bragging about. But yeah, I guess you know what part. I doubt it, bro. I doubt it. I know you want to believe. We all know you're below average, brother. Come on, Angelin is back. And if you're not, then that's the reason why. Then you gotta find somebody that's compatible, bro. You need somebody with a big old giant vagina. Oh shit, it's true. All right, congrats. Unless she was like maybe she was just like a midget. It's just a small person. In which case, you know, God bless you. Bro, maybe You know what? Let's talk about that shit. Let's talk about that shit. Give me some more context to this. I wanna know. I know what part you're talking about now, but I want to know what, like, is this something that was happening every time that you guys were together, or were you being oh, god damn it, bro! I just got restricted. Damn it! I shouldn't have said that thing. No, we were doing so well. Fuck! I said a word I shouldn't have been able to say. I shouldn't have said it. Take it back. I don't take it back, actually. I don't give a fuck, but that's annoying because I think we're actually being shared pretty consistently. All right, hold on. Let's. So pretty much every time that you guys were together, this was happening. Is this something that you were just kind of like going right into it, or were you like taking necessary precautions to? Thanks for the follow, bro. Thanks for follow. Appreciate you. I got the fa. No, it's not on you. I think it's because of a word that I said, which I won't repeat now because I don't want to get even more banned. But no, we should be able to talk about it. We were like adults, like we can't talk about this kind of thing. Always a build up and still. Oh, you know what? So there are some people that I'm not saying that you're, you know, I'm not saying that what you're bragging about is inaccurate, but there are some women who have a hard time with that activity. Let's see if we can get through this activity in general, and they have to figure out a way to. Was she in pain for the most part when you were doing it? Because if she was, like, it might have been a medical issue, man. Yeah, it turned into that. Even without you, it turned into that, Cammy. I just got a warning, though, because of something I said. My dumbass just said something I shouldn't have said. Maybe I should switch to kick and actually have a decent conversation. Oh, this shit, I'm gonna get another warning. How did they know? Is CEO Nico the same account? Mostly after that. That's very interesting. All right. Never mind. It's not what I think it is, because some people like literally have to like work their way up to like a person, if that makes sense, because of their anatomy, because they have issues with it. By now, that's crazy. She just couldn't take it. Well, that's a rough one. I don't have much advice for that. I mean, I'd be like, gotta find somebody you're compatible with, I guess. I feel like there's no solution to that though. Like, is that really the only reason why? Like, there must have been something else. We could work past that, can't we? I don't know. Oh no, this is like the base thing. I'm dead. I'm so dead. I thought I had the. I can't even tell what the items are anymore, to be honest. She's like 5'4". How tall are you? Oh, we just got two CEOs. A CEO like a. Oh, I think it's like a gamer clan. .4 is not Gimli high, bro. Gimli, I think Gimli would have been like 5'2". 5'4 is actually pretty average for a girl. Oh, nice. Got the CEO clan here. Shout out CEO clan. Bro, I'm like not even paying attention anymore. I'm about to die. .6'7". Hit him with the 6'7". Feel like Legolas hanging out with Gimli. I hope she didn't look like Gimli. Honestly, I'd rather her look like a Legolas. Oh, you're at 5'9". Oh, you should get with Angel Lynn then. There you go, more compatible. I'm fucking around. You're not offering? Oh, she wanted you to propose? Is that what it is? Or is she literally into Lord of the Rings? A lot of girls are really into Lord of the Rings, by the way. And so am I, honestly. I love Lord of the Rings. I've seen that shit like 20 times. Bro, I'm so bummed I got that. So dumb. So dumb of me. Okay, well, you know, we're learning. We're learning. I've been streaming for like a year now. If I can get a win this distracted, I would actually be so surprised. I got second place. That's the closest I've gone so far. She always wants you to give her jewelry. This Neymar sucks, bro. That guy's got so much ability on him. Did you ever give her a ring? Oh, this game sucks. They've ruined this. Okay, I'm switching to VR after this game, I think. She looked like Gimli. I'm sure she loved food too, bro. Nah, that's cool. That's cool, you know. It sounds like it was a casual thing, you know. That's chill too. Got a dope ass story out of it. You can tell all your friends now. Bro. Okay. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, just take me out. Just take me out of this, my misery. Oh, I hate this game. Alright, let me see. Yeah, I don't want her back. Just wanted her to hear the reaction. That's hilarious, yeah. You're probably better off, bro. Sounds like she was whiny anyway. Sounds like she complained about nothing. Thanks for checking out the stream, though. Appreciate you. Court is adjourned. Yeah, exactly. Oh, wait. What did I say? I'm not playing this shit. I'm going to BR. That's where it's at right now. We're going to get some rivals. Take them out. Dang. My viewer rate just cut in half. I hope it wasn't because of what I said. Where did I check that? I don't think I can. All right, well, you know what? Just gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep it going. So yeah, we're doing a relationship advice show. Basically, send in your problems. We'll talk about them. People will give like their opinion on what you're saying. And if you want to know what I'm qualified to say, what I'm saying, I have a background in psychology, and I feel like I just know more about relationships than the average person. I don't know if that's true or not, but I feel like it is, so whatever. I have a microphone. I will continue to say it. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, just send them in. We will talk about them. And I don't know, maybe we'll make some progress, you know? It'll be like a little therapy session. It's been pretty fun so far. We've been doing this for like an hour now. I don't know, maybe I should just restart my stream, bro, because like, I feel like we were soaring, we were doing well until that little pesky thing happened because of what I said. A little sensitive on here, a little sensitive on this platform. I may say so. Where do we go? Where's you guys' drop spot, man? If you want to send advice, all I ask is that you use TTS by putting a period for your message, and also just give me a follow, a little follow. It don't cost nothing. It don't cost nothing to follow. We're trying to make it to 10K, and we're way far off. We're not even close. So. I hope you guys like this copyright-free lo-fi music. Isn't it fantastic? It's definitely not AI generated. Alright. Oh, we're falling, we're falling. We're good. We're in BR, I forgot about this. This is for pistol. Little pistol fight.
Your mom.
Oh, gotcha. I gotcha, man. DZ, what's going on? You made it. You made it to the relationship advice show. How are we doing? How's your Monday been? Got a scanner. Got a scanner. Oh shit. Yeah. I usually turn that off during the gameplay. What was I gonna say? It's been really fun so far, actually. A lot of people have come in, been a part of this, and I really appreciate it. Hopefully you get something out of this, because I'm just getting content out of it, low-key. What's going on? What's going on? Monday is Mondaying. Yeah, it fucking sucks. I feel you. Dude, I've been playing this game, Subnautica, and holy crap, is that a fun game. It's so addicting. Oh, wait, Mr. Pum Pum is here. That's a bot, right? Where are you, Mr. Pum Pum? But yeah, I actually had a lot more people kind of come in with questions than I thought that I would. My first stream, so I think it's dinner time for most people now, though. Thanks for liking live. It was going really well until I said something I wasn't supposed to say, and then I got a little talking to by the platform. Guys, I need shoddy, Okay, well, this is much more peaceful than Reload. Let's be honest. Reload is trash now. What is this? Spectre 7 DMR. Is this worth anything? It's worth carrying. No, I'll keep it. I'll keep it. Six grenades, alright. Is that a shoddy? That's a shoddy. That's what we do. We shoot that scanner thing over there. No, you son of a gun. I can still get the rivalry. We're good, we're good. Nothing to see here, just a bush getting a rivalry. Alright, we got 6. Oh, I can get 2. Dude, this is so fun. I love doing the rivalry fights. Until you get third party, that's annoying, but for the most part, it's really fun. Okay, somebody up ahead. I'm just gonna keep advertising you guys. We're doing a relationship advice show. If you guys have any questions about your dating life, dating problems you want to send in, please send them in. We'll talk about them. It'll be fun for everybody. It'll be fun for me. And yep. Bro, where is this guy? He's supposed to be right ahead. Is there like an underground section here that I'm not aware of, or could that be it? Alright, he's gotta be around here. Wolf Phantom. Alright, bro, what? There's gotta be like an underground. Oh, here he is. Oh wait, that's a fucking cactus. I am tripping balls. Oh, there he is. There he is. Oh, really? There's one shot? Alright. I'll take it. What's up, Tabby? How are you? I'm doing a relationship advice show. You guys have any questions, please send them in. The stream is... Let's start off really strong. Start off great. It's getting a little slow now. People went off to eat. We had a ton of people here earlier. I'm really hoping it's not the thing that I said that got me a warning that stopped this from being shared, but that's probably a big part of it. What is this? Oh, this stupid staff, bro. I hate this thing.
Where does it hurt?
Where does it hurt? Uh-oh. Gabe wants it. Alright. Coming to you, bitch. Coming to you. No, bro. I almost had that. Dude, let me fix this lighting. Happy Monday, everybody. What's going on? How are we doing? You guys had dinner today? Oh, AP and Len are still here? You guys dipped out a while ago. How is it already 8:30, guys? Today just went by in a flash. What do I want to do in terms of what's going on, Max? Fix this real quick. Yeah, I think that's better. All right. Yeah, so we're doing a relationship advice show. If you guys are still here and hearing this like over and over again, I know that's annoying. I'm sorry, but there are people that enter the stream. They don't know what's going on. But yeah, so if you guys have any questions, you want to talk about anything, please send it in to the chat. Make sure to follow if you don't already follow. And yeah, we're just gonna keep running some Fort until people come in, talk about their problems. We had a very successful first hour of the stream. And then I think that out a little bit because people had to go eat food or I don't know, go cry about their exes that don't love them anymore. But that's all right. We'll get through it together. You guys ever take like a tea break for like a week and then you come back and it's like, whoa. Because I sure did. I sure did very recently. You're back, bro. AP's back. We switched to BR. We're playing BR now. And it's more enjoyable so far, so we're gonna keep running that. I haven't won a single game today, but today's not about winning, man. Today's about figuring stuff out for this new format. And if we can keep the momentum up, honestly, I think it'd be pretty fun. What's going on? What's going on with this stream? Dude, I haven't found a single solid place to land yet. Let's say avoidant girl. Let's Random fishing rod. I don't even think we're close to water. Okay. Get rid of that pistol. It's like a flying saucer. You guys see all the UFO stuff that got released? Pretty creepy stuff if it's real. I doubt that it is, or I think it's getting misconstrued. The most kind of disturbing thing that I saw was like they had some flight footage of this thing that kind of looks like a star that was moving around in like really erratic manner. But then I saw an explanation for why that might be, and it doesn't explain that it's something that is not man-made.
Your mom's a hoe.
Nurble, you made it. How's it going? Thank you for the heart. Dude, we were fucking cooking earlier, by the way. We had a ton of people in here asking like a bunch of relationship advice questions, and I really appreciate that, by the way. It made really the first hour of the stream really fun. And then I think people had to go eat. I don't know. People kind of dipped out a little bit, but I'm glad that you were able to make the stream. Yeah, and if you guys have any questions, then please send them in. We can talk about them together. Okay, this guy's over here somewhere. Thank you for the woolly hat. Especially because it's 95 degrees over here, so I really needed that. Love it. I love it. Thank you so much for that gift. Oh, hey. Are you fucking kidding me? No, bro. I was literally so close to killing that guy. But yeah, how have you been? How's your Monday? How's the new apartment? Have you settled in? It seems like you have your playing again. Hell yeah. Get your nice, dude. When are we getting the apartment tour? I'm just kidding. That's creepy. You don't have to do that. You have a question? Tell me. Let's talk about it. Let's see what's going on. It's been pretty successful so far, I think. People were into it. They were saying it's fun, so it was like, I think I had like 10 people in here like at its peak, so that's pretty cool. That's just the start. Maybe we'll keep growing. I don't know if I got any clips of it though. I was too busy yapping. It's just unfortunate because I meant to just turn that into content. Maybe we can use the TTS. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you don't want to turn this into content, but it could be fun. Could be good. I'll tag you in it.
Nurble says, what if you like someone and want more but they have no motivation in life?
What if you like someone and want more but they have no motivation in life? That's a pretty good question. That's probably something that a lot of people struggle with in terms of like their partners, because they sometimes don't share the same ambition that their partner does, you know? What do you mean by no motivation in life though? Let's clarify that. Do you mean somebody that's just kind of like a bum, like just bumming around and you like them but you're like, you don't see potential in them? How old is this person too? Like where are they in life? And what is the thing that you would want in like a partner? Like, is it that they're just not ambitious enough, or is it that they just have zero ambition overall? This is something that a lot of women look out for in men, and they should too, because you know, you want to make sure that you are committing yourself to somebody that's not going to be just a bum, not somebody that can't provide for you. Not necessarily that you need them to provide for you, but rather that you want them to contribute to your partnership, you know?
Nurble says bum life. In his 20s he's been in college but now stopped at BC. They don't know what they want.
So he's kind of like a lost guy. How 20s, early 20s, late 20s?
Nurble says and has no life skills.
What do you mean by life skills? You mean like social skills? Or just like, no, like he's like a plumber
20s.
or something. Early 20s. I think somebody in their early 20s, depending on where they are in their lives, is entitled to kind of want to figure their shit out. I'd be kind of like a, no, like cleaning. Okay, well, you know, there's also some shit that you should do as a partner. Wait, okay. Is this somebody that's like currently in your life, or is it somebody like you're like thinking about? It's just like, so it's like a person that's not very clean, or like they won't clean their house, like your house, like if you guys live together, like that kind of vibe.
Nerble says thinking about.
You're thinking about it. Okay. I think that those are popping up as red flags for a reason, because you're basically asking, is this person gonna pull their weight if I enter a relationship with them? You know, and I think that it's a valid concern to have, and what they're doing so far is kind of telling you what you were already trying to avoid. You know, like if they're not even concerned about cleaning up after themselves, it might be that this person is just kind of depressed. You know, it sounds like they're kind of depressed. Like
AP says he's going to want someone to do that for them. Nope.
Yeah, maybe they want it to be taken care of to the level of like a baby, and you don't really want that in your life, because eventually most people will have babies, and you don't want to take care of 2 babies. You want somebody that's going to help you take care of a baby, you know. These are concerns for a reason. It's not just like, oh, it's like a little thing that I can fix. For the most part, like, people don't do shit unless they want to. You're not going to change any. Here's another thing. A lot of people out there trying to change people, or like they want to give people the chance to change. People only change if they want to, you know. Dealt with a lot of soldiers like that in the army, yeah, bro. Well, those are people that like go. So you were in the army, AP. Like, I would assume that people go out there, and they're kind of broken people, and then they get broken down and molded into like somewhat functional people, you know. So like that's probably why you encounter that kind of thing in the army a lot. A lot of people that kind of don't have their life together are going to be motivated to want to join the army, you know. But yeah, so what is it? What are the positive qualities of this guy? If we're talking about this guy, like you said, like things that are valid concerns, but like what are the things that you like about him? Shit.
Nerble says they're emotionally stable, very calm, and is down to talk about real shit.
Okay, so that's definitely something that's like really good in a partner. Like you want to be able to like have somebody that you can. So here's like another thing that people don't really get that is really interesting. It's like, why do people talk about shit? Like people just talk about shit, but they don't realize why they're talking about shit. Like you'll find a lot of guys that are not interested in really having any conversations about anything emotional, because it's just not something that interests them, you know. It's not because they're like stunted emotionally, but it's just not something that they personally relate to or want to relate to. If you look at like kind of like the distribution of people that study psychology, it's the vast majority of them are women. Women just tend to have more of an interest in people, and men tend to have more of an interest in things. This is just what would I say? It's like kind of like a 60-40 split, so it's not like it's like a big difference, but it is a difference that is noticeable. So if you find a guy that is willing to talk to you about kind of how they're feeling, and like kind of want, like, you know, talk about emotional things, and that's definitely a big plus. But to me, like this guy, just off of the little thing that you said, it sounds like just kind of like a depressed guy that doesn't really know he hasn't figured himself out yet, you know? And it's like, I think right there's kind of like a chance that he does come out of that, you know? And
Nerble
becomes a better person.
So real.
And becomes a better person, but there is the chance that he won't. And all of that shit is up to him, you know? You can't be using a relationship as a substitute to be a better person. Like, you usually want to be a better person and then get into a relationship, because like a lot of these issues are going to arise in your relationship, and it's just gonna cause problems down the line. But that being said, like I've seen people like kind of in similar circumstances like that, and they give people a chance, and then like it helps them kind of like want to be a better person, which is a good thing. But it seems like kind of like not a good sign to me that somebody is lost and then also doesn't want to kind of like take care of themselves. That eventually that's going to become an issue for you. That's what I'm saying. That's what I would predict. So I would. God damn it. Well, I'm not really. I'm so distracted, but yeah, that's totally fine. Verminator. What, Jamer the Verminator? What's going on, bro? Oh, cool. This is a sick pickaxe.
Your mom's a hoe.
Loving it. Hell yeah, buddy. What's going on, brother? How we doing, man? We're doing
says, yeah, as my frontal
relationship
lobe is
advice show, bro.
developed, I can see the red flags.
How old are you?
AP says chances are he would change with the right partner.
Here's the thing about people, man, in relationships. I'm popping and locking. Just want to pop in, Caitlin. Thanks,
that's
Caitlin.
up to him, you know.
People
says 26.
26. Okay, all right. So your brain's finally done cooking. All right, that's good.
Toxic says my goat is here.
What's going on, Caitlin? Thanks for popping in. Here's the thing: is like men, I think, will transform themselves. I think they will change if they want to change, and a partner is like a good catalyst for that. But like that's just called growing up, dude. And that doesn't mean that you necessarily have to like. It's not an age thing. Like I think when you are 25, you will be less impulsive because your prefrontal cortex will be finished developing, and that's associated with impulsivity and like younger people. You know, that's why teenagers do stupid shit all the time. I can grow up whenever I want. Yeah, exactly. There's people that like genuinely believe that shit, but they don't. You know, like I've seen people that are like 50, 60 and they act like children, and it's awful. Like it's really gross to look at that. You can see it. Like, I mean, even if they might be productive, like they might have like a job and doing well in life, like they still act with other people in a way that is just like not appropriate, you know? So, but that being said, like, I think that you want to find a guy that you don't want to change a guy. You want to find a guy that will change for you. Like, I think another thing that I've noticed a lot is that people kind of like want like a lot of women want kind of like a wilder guy, you know, because there's like a what would I say, like a challenge in that. Like there's something fun about kind of taking a guy that's kind of like wild and like taming them into like a person that like you want them to be. Like there's a conquest there, and a lot of guys kind of want the same thing. That's what guys are always trying to like get with like a bunch of women, like, you know, when they're single, so they feel some sense of like validation in the conquest. Toxic, thank you for sending the art, you know. Thank you so much for the spring sunset. Hold up, let him cook. All right, so you're still cooking. The reason why that's important, okay, here, we'll talk about it in the context of shit that everybody knows about. Have you guys seen Beauty and the Beast? I know you guys have seen Beauty and the Beast. Everybody has seen that. Look at what the message in that movie is. She is taken by this beast and she's imprisoned by him, but through their love, he's able to transform that beast into like a prince, right? And they have like a happily ever after. Like, that's just a Disney story, but why is it so powerful? It's because I think fundamentally that is something that a lot of women kind of like crave, you know? And that doesn't mean that you want to just get in a relationship with a piece of shit, but that might explain why you're so attracted to pieces of shit in the first place. And if you don't know where that comes from, like why do I get into relationships with like toxic ass men, it's because you feel like you're able to change them. Thank you for the game controller, guys. Thanks so much for the gifts. I appreciate you. Bell. I've been to town. No way. Where's the town that shit's based on? Jimmer, you gotta try this game called Subnautica, bro. I've been playing that shit. It's so fun, by the way. I've been cooking on that. Could be down for some RL later tonight. If you're around. Colmar, France. That's cool. I had no idea. But yeah, I mean, you'll find that like a lot of those are like American myths, you know, and like myths are generally based off of some experience that we can all relate to in some way, you know. Dude, I love Subnautica. I've just started playing that shit. It's so fun. And they released the second one, and I haven't played it because I want to play the first one first. But I literally just started. I'm like an hour into the game. Really fun. Yeah, bro. We're just doing a relationship advice show. Yeah, so I was talking about why I'm qualified to be doing this. I have a background in psychology. I actually have a degree in psychology, so I feel a little bit more qualified than the average person to talk about this shit. But also, like, you know, we all can relate to this kind of thing. And if you guys have any questions about anything that you're going through, just send it in. Like, this is the format of the stream now. I'm trying to make it into something that's like a little bit more like aligned with like what I'm good at. You know, obviously it's not Fortnite. Is it online? I'm not sure. Subnautica 2 is like the early access, so the full game isn't out yet, but it looks really dope. Free therapy. I'd call this more like relationship or dating advice. You know, dude, I just see a lot of.
Do you recommend men to not be too nice to women?
There's a difference between being nice and being polite. Like, there's a difference. What a guy. How would I say this? Like, you can ick out girls if you're too nice to them, because what you're doing is not being like a good person. It's like you're being kind of a snaky person. It's like you're trying to trick them into believing that you're like this docile little thing that is not going to hurt them, you know? And a lot of people mistake a lot of guys mistake making a girl feel comfortable with being a nice guy. Girls don't like nice guys for a reason, because most of those guys are pussies, and that's not what they're attracted to. Like, this all goes back to what we're talking about in terms of like the Beauty and the Beast thing, you know? Like, you should be a nice guy to women. Like, you shouldn't be an asshole to them, but you shouldn't be a pushover that never disagrees with them. I've seen that a lot. I know a lot of guys like this, bro, and they're like very sad boys. I got friends like this. What I'm trying to say is, I'll give you an example so that you know the difference. Like, if you are always like agreeing with a girl that you like, and you like never do anything to like, because you think that she might not like you, like if you are too concerned with what she thinks about you, she's gonna get icked out, because you're putting her on too big of a pedestal for it to be based off of who she really is. Preach, brother. Yeah, don't do that to women, because it's uncomfortable for everybody. You shouldn't. If you have a tendency to fall in love with girls like really early on to meeting them, you're not falling in love with them. You are creating a fantasy based off of very little information, because you're sexually attracted to them probably. And then you're trying to turn them into that fantasy, and they're not that. They're human beings. They're just people like you. And it's okay to be like really attracted to them. But you know, in the past, I've had situations where I've been attracted to somebody, and then I talk to them and I'm like, ugh. Like, you even get icked out by them. So like, it's like you have to just reserve, you have to control like your what would I say, like your tendency to do that shit. And the way that you do that is by talking to more women. You have to go out and meet more of them, meet enough of them to understand that they're just people like you are. Yeah, bro, we both know them. I know we know them. But yeah, so you should be nice, but don't be, how would I say? Be nice, but don't be like a pushover, dude. Like, just try to be yourself, and then make her think that there's like something that she's like she's trying to get from you. Don't be a simp, dude. Don't be a simp. Simps are gross. Like, we all know what that is. Like, and I've also seen a lot of guys that you like are like, oh yeah, you can give them advice, and they won't come out of that simp mode, because ultimately they love being treated like shit, and that's what they crave. They seek that shit. So they'll purposely be like that, and they'll seek out women that'll just like step on them. That kind of.
He says like give flowers, gifts, and polite.
If you give too much, it's not a reciprocal relationship, and it'll make the girl uncomfortable. If you went to a foreign country and somebody gave you like 100 euros, like if you went to Europe and somebody just randomly give you 100 euros for nothing, you'd be like suspicious about it. And they're like, and then you're like, why are you giving me this? And they're like, oh, I'm just giving this to you because I want to give it to you. It's just a gift. You would automatically be like, this person has an ulterior motive. You know, you need the relationship to be reciprocal, even when you're just dating. So you can't love bomb somebody because it really icks them out and it makes them suspicious. Like, I'm not saying like if you go on a date and it goes nice and then you give them flowers, that's totally valid. But like if you barely met this person and you're already fucking sending them shit and you're just like canceling, it's again, you're just like, you're creating this like weird fantasy that you're just like fucking building in your head, and you have to stop yourself from doing that. That to me shows somebody that like has not dated enough. Like, you've not gone around and met enough women to understand that they're not like these magical creatures that you're making them out to be in your head. They're just people. Of course, women are awesome, and like they sometimes like they're so attractive that they make you feel like that's the case, but it's just not, that's not accurate, you know? All right, we're getting close to the 2-hour mark. I need to eat some food soon. Bro, we almost made our gift goal. That's crazy. Let's go. Do you have a specific example in mind, AP? Like, is there somebody that you're like interested in right now? We can break that down actually. Bro, where's this guy going? Oh, you're just being, you're just helping out. I see a lot through life. Yeah, I feel you. I appreciate it. I appreciate the help. What about you? What have you not gotten back into the dating world? So you have 2 kids, dude? How old are you? That's crazy, man. I'm getting to a point in my life where like I really want a kid soon. You know, but like it's crazy. Like, oh, you're 34? Oh, okay, all right. You're not that much older than me. That makes more sense. I thought you were like in your mid-20s. Are your kids younger or older? You don't have to talk about that, by the way, if you don't want to. So you definitely like you've seen all this shit yourself, you know, firsthand. Oh, so you had them for a while now. Okay. So you had your first kid when you were 21? What was that like? Was it like pretty was it like a shock to you? Like, some people do have kids like that early and it's not crazy, but it seems for like our society that's more of a rare thing. Joined the army when I was 21. Alright, so you had a kid and then you joined the army? Shit, like... Oh shit, that's crazy. How long did you serve for? Yeah, I'm sure it fucking changes your perspective on everything. I would imagine it. But I also know that there are some parents that, and unfortunately, like, they have kids and it doesn't change shit. So I don't think that's the case for everybody. Like, a lot of people go like, oh, as soon as I saw my kid, like, it changed everything for me. And I believe that that happens a lot of times. But there are people that think they have to say that and they don't feel that way at all. Like, a lot of people feel like their kids are burdens. And it's sad, but it's true. Bro, that is so annoying. "11 years. I work full time and go to school full time. I'm trying to become a firefighter in my city." Nice, dude. I mean, it sounds like you have the qualifications to do that shit. So like, good luck. Good luck with that. I think you'll be able to do it. Is there like a firefighter school that you're going to? Sheesh. Full-time school, full-time. Damn, bro, you must be busy as fuck. How do you even have time to play Fortnite? It's crazy. Mac, what's going on? Max, you. Welcome to the stream. Bro, I hope that this format becomes a thing that I can do more consistently, because I definitely have a hard time playing Fortnite and talking about this shit. Just because I think I'm just way more interested in like actually talking to people. But what I would say is maybe I can play chiller games and then do it too. I think that would be like a little bit easier.
Your mom's a hoe.
Kato, what's going on, bro? Thank you for the heart. We're doing a relationship advice show right now, so if you guys have any questions about your relationships or dating advice that you guys need, please send in a message. It's been a very successful stream so far. We're almost 2 hours in. We had a lot of people come through and support, and I'm really grateful, so thanks for that. I talk about other people, bro. I'm talking about myself. What about you, man? How's it going for, is it Kato or Kato? But just to give you some context as to why I'm talking about this shit. Generally, I'm just really fascinated by how people interact with other people in relationships. And I have a psychology degree, so I have a background in psychology. And yeah, I mean, I just think that it'd be fun to talk to. I see a lot of people on Fortnite posting really fucking sad Fortnite edits with like a cringe ass text. And it gets a lot of likes, so I feel like a lot of people out there relate to relationship troubles, you know. And apparently so, because today was like pretty successful. So I'm married. Life's the only good thing in my life. There you go. You don't need advice. You are chilling then, bro. And congratulations. Clearly, from what I've been seeing today, a lot of people are struggling to get to that point in their lives, you know. Maybe it's a little bit too, most of the people that watch me are like pretty young, like early 20s, but still, those are people that need the most advice, honestly. God, life is confusing when you're in your fucking 20s, bro. Who says I'm not? Who says I'm not? Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. But yeah, bro. What I was gonna say, 20s, rough time, for sure. It's like a really weird transformation for people, you know, like.
AP says, well, the economy is rough to live in TBH.
Economy is rough, for sure. That's a lot of the reason. I mean, well, I guess you can fucking combine finances, but yeah, I don't know. Some people want big ass weddings, and it's kind of tough to have one of those right now. I better be. Why do you think? Why do you say that? You think you have to be giving advice to people? I'm not giving marriage advice. I'm trying to give like people like dating advice, you know, in general. Marriage for a lot of people, it seems like, and this is something that I was like thinking about, and I'm like, is the biggest challenge in marriage like people that don't live before they get married together? Is it like the financial stress, or is it like the fact that you weren't really sure? Like, 'cause some people get married without having lived together first. Like, that's becoming way less common in our society now, but that was the norm in the past. You know, it was weird to fucking live with somebody before you got married to them. And I can understand that if you never lived with somebody and then you get married and then all of a sudden you start fucking living together and then you see all of like the differences like in how they choose to live compared to how you like to live, how that would be a giant stressor in your fucking relationship. And then you add kids on top of that, and yeah, that I see why like a marriage would be so fucking hard to maintain nowadays. But like I feel like a lot of the people that I know that have gotten married, they're like, bro, they're like nothing changed, at least so far. Just like now we're legally married, but we're already living together, so we already knew what it was gonna be like. We were together for about 8 years before we got married, so we knew each other very well. It's not much. So you feel that like stuff has generally stayed the same since you got married? Change with the financial burden of being an adult is hard. Yeah, for sure. That is true. Especially if your kids are very, very expensive if you have kids. Oh, come on. Dude, we've been cooking on the advice, but I've been fucking sucking at Fortnite. This shotgun sucks. 1 second. Financial burden of being an adult. Yeah, for sure, dude. Like, I totally get that shit. Especially, like, if you want to find a house right now. This economy's fucking awful. Uh-oh. This guy wants it. Where's he at? Dude, you're a fire at the game. Don't be so hard on yourself. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for stopping in. Giving your perspective on things. I really appreciate that. This SMG is insane. Sheesh. AB, thanks for hanging out today, man. Appreciate you. Thanks for supporting, dude. You've been supporting me since like I first started my streaming, so. Seen a lot of people have come and go since then. So it's pretty cool to see the people have stuck around. Vital, what's going on? So we're doing a relationship advice shows. If you guys have any questions, please send them in. I'm gonna be logging off relatively soon, so last chance to get those questions in. It's been so fun today. I've really been enjoying this. All right, hold on. I'll lock back in for a second. I'm gonna go get a rivalry thing. Oh, they're up in the high ground. Fallen Slasher's up there, bro. No, my contract. There you go. That's not a smart fight. I'm not gonna take that. I'm just gonna wait for it. You have no idea how many people just like listen to me while they're folding their clothes. I fucking hate folding clothes too. I think everybody does. It's like worse than washing your clothes. Takes forever because everybody always wastes the last second to do laundry too. I'm thinking about, I'm really enjoying Subnautica and I want to play more of it, so that's probably going to take like a long time. I'm thinking about starting to stream that too, and it's like way more relaxing, you know, because it's like kind of just like a crafting game. So I might figure out a way to like do that too. Maybe I'll just do it on a different platform, because I haven't done the purple app in like a long time. What's going on, Tiny Mushroom? Thanks for sharing my what do you call it, my text thing earlier, the promotional thing I made. But dude, it's been super successful. No worries, no worries. Everybody I think went to go eat dinner now, but like early in the stream I had like a lot of people on and everybody was like asking advice and stuff. It's been really fun. Oh, Cammy's back. What's going on? Well, overall, yeah, I think we got some I think some people actually got some stuff from what I was saying, so that's a nice added thing. Like I wasn't thinking that we're gonna change anybody's lives, but obviously, but you know. Thank you for the spinning soccer. That's actually sick. Make it like the contract. But level up. No way. Are we gonna hit the goal? Oh, we're so close. We're so close. Everybody's new therapist. Yeah. So I was just talking about like my background too. Like I have a degree in psych. So I feel like that's like useful for this kind of thing for sure. But generally I just want to like talk to people about like what they think about this kind of stuff. And like it was really fun to have people just give their input on things too. But yeah, it's been really interesting. Seriously, yeah. I think at some point I said something I shouldn't have said, and then I got like a little warning. So it kind of thank you for the gifts. Thank you for this. It lowered my. I think it stopped showing me on the FYP, and we were cooking it so hard before that. So that's kind of something I gotta remember not to do next time. It wasn't even that bad, bro. But I guess you can't say what I said. I can't even explain what I said. Okay, it was a little bad. I definitely shouldn't have said that shit. But yeah, dude, some people have just been like listening in. Dude, how do you know that you have been? Because I feel like that's happened to me like twice already. Like I literally I'll get like, and I don't know if it's just me being paranoid or if it's like just like how it works. Because you know, when you first start on like this platform, like you get like a really big boost. So everybody like automatically is like, oh fuck yeah, we're cooking. We're doing great. Bro, oh, that pistol's crazy. But yeah, I want to know why you think that that's the case. But yeah, if anybody has any last questions, I'm only going to be around for another couple games, but we can get those questions in right now and we can talk about it. The video views are way down and it just has no one popping into the live. Shit. Yeah, so like, it's hard to know if like that shit's like, you said something and you got banned or like... Because I feel like that shit happens to me like every once in a while and then it picks up again. Like they don't always stay, but you can see when people stop in and there's just no one. Dude, well, you might also be getting tested with different audiences because I know that the algorithm does that shit too. And then it's like, okay, well, seeing if I can spread you to like a bigger audience. But I don't know. I've also had the same thing happen to me where like for like long periods of times I've just had like nobody on my stream. And like in the beginning I was doing so crazy well. Like I think I had like 20 people on my stream at one point, and then it just like over time like dwindled. A lot of like bullshit drama, by the way, with like just random people. It wasn't even like concerning me, but because like it was around me, it ended up affecting me. Yeah, dude. Oh, true. I don't know. I play with randos and I say, yeah, that might be the case too, because I know that some people have been kind of like affected by that shit too. But yeah, you never know. Like some of the things that like have affected me have been like if you change format of the videos that you're sharing, like you're not gonna get the same amount of views on your videos if you change your format, because the way that it works is that like it's trying to figure out who to send your videos to, and like every single video that you send to TikTok, it creates kind of like a little algorithm, right? And the way that it works is you feed it more information by giving it more videos of the same thing. So you have to, that's why people in niches like are very successful, because they have a very specific audience set. But like if you're like just doing random shit, it confuses the algorithm and it doesn't even know who to share it to. So when I fucking added like a face cam to my shit, like it sounds funny, but like my views went like way fucking down. And like just now they're starting to go back up. Like I had a video hit like 50K the other day, so. It's just basically like you have to be very specific. If you switch games, it'll fuck it up. Like a lot of people want to be like variety streamers, you know, like just personality people, like, which is totally fine. And like I don't know how those people find success though, like through shorts, because shorts are like just so based off of like the niche that you're trying to like to grow. So that's why like yeah, so like this is like a format change for me, but what I was not finding success in just like being like a Fortnite player. So I'm trying to like create like a new thing, like a niche within that, and see if that works, you know. And it seems like something that people would be interested in, so it's kind of cool. It'll just be like me playing games and like in the background, playing games in the background while we talk about people's problems and stuff. But yeah, so AP says, yeah, the most viewers I had when I was like 8 when I first streamed on here. Damn, I'm getting tired. But if you just stick to whatever you're doing, I think eventually it'll like settle and then you'll figure it out. Your stream's always been entertaining me, bro. Thanks. I appreciate that, man. I just like haven't been able to grow. I know it's crazy. You see some like girls on TikTok that are obviously they're very attractive girls, and they just have like fucking 500 people watching them play mid Fortnite. But you know, they're using. I'm not shitting on them. They're doing what they can, you know. They're using what they got, you know. Am I on Purple App? I am, but I don't use it very often. I'm on this, and I'm on YouTube. I don't give a fuck, actually. I'm just a platform. But yeah, my Twitch is like, I stopped streaming on Twitch when I got a PC, but I kind of want to go back to it because I'm thinking about streaming some different games, and I feel like it would be a better platform to do it on there and on YouTube than it would on here, because it's like a horizontal. Like this kind of works out for like the perspective, like Fortnite, but I don't know how other games would like really look in my with my like overlay, my format. I still kind of want the gameplay to be like the most, like the biggest thing on my thing. I should probably make my camera a little smaller too. Yeah, I think so too. It's just fucking hard as fuck to grow on Twitch. Like TikTok has just been the easiest thing for me to grow. Like my YouTube just got to 400 subs, and I've been really grinding on that. And it's just like, I don't know, it just doesn't really. You know what it is? I think it's because I have a horizontal stream on my YouTube. Like if I had like a vertical stream like I do on TikTok, I think I'd be able to get more followers more quickly. But I just like being able to look at like my VODs and just like, you know, like if there's cool gameplay, I can like rewatch it. I don't even create clips out of it. It's just like, it's entertaining to me. But yeah, dude, it's hard to compete with like how fast you can grow on TikTok. And at the same time, it's like really confusing too, because like I like clips kind of go like semi-viral, and then I get like 13 followers out of it. Well, why the fuck is this in why is it not? Where's Zero Build? Did it go down? Yeah, I'm just gonna play a reload. Camille, what's going on? Yeah, so this might be my last game, so if you guys have any questions, like please feel free to send them. I do, I post pretty often. Goblin, what's going on? You made it. But yeah, we're doing a relationship advice show. If you guys have any questions that you want to send in, please feel free to send them in. I post TikToks like pretty consistently. Yeah. Yeah, you'll get that too. You get a lot of people out there just fucking being creepy, man. A lot of people on social media, you know. Yeah, but yeah, you know, you're still, because you're fighting your audience, it's probably better that they leave, you know. Otherwise, like, they just have weird motives. Dude, sometimes these people do really weird shit. I've had people like on my stream like clip me and like post like just like videos flaming me because of shit that they did with people like in my Discord. It's like there's some weird fucking people out there, some really mentally ill people, and like it's just kind of wild. You gotta protect yourself if you can. It's hard to if you're, because you know you want to like share your life with like people on the internet, but not people on the internet, your followers, but you have no idea who's following you. Yeah, dude, and the worst part is like stuff like that. It's like they block you and then you can't even like report them, like because you can't access their account. It's like, 'cause you shouldn't be able to do that shit. Like I think it's like really fucked up. But you know, just, you know, cowards. Of course they would do that kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, do you just funnel people from your TikTok over to the other platform? Dude, we're so close to my gift goal. That's crazy. Honestly, if we could hit that, it's already been a success, but if we can hit that, that's just gonna be like the icing on the cake. Sarah's back. What's up? Dude, were you here during the peak of the stream? It was crazy. We had a lot of people that were interested into this stream. It shows me that like there is a space for this. Dude, thank you so much for the gifts. Let's go, man. Ooh, holy crap. Bro, what is this bat? Appreciate you, AP. Thanks, bro. Oh, almost got away. $29 away. Beautiful. I don't think so, dude. I think at one point we had like 10 people in here. That was really cool. Thank you for the donut. Let's go, dude. We did it. I love that shit, dude.
Another one.
I love that shit. I don't hear that too often, man. We did it. But yeah, some people like really kind of came through and asked like a lot of questions and shit, so I'm pretty happy about that. And I think some people were like surprised how much how in depth we got into stuff. Love your AP. Thanks, bro. sorry I took the rest of your coins, but appreciate it. But yeah, if you guys have any like last minute questions, my brain is turning into mush, by the way, so like I don't think I'll answer them as well as I did before, but still I think we can make some progress. What is this? Bro, I hate this kind of shit. I hate this. It's so dumb. Circuit. Why did they add all this crap to this? Is my... Dude, look at this. My game is glitched out and I have max 82 health. What the heck? Appreciate the support, man. Your question is why, how? What about what or where or when? They're all great questions. What the fuck did we used to call like we had a name for that? Like I was studying journalism, but and we had a name for that. Like the 4 W's. Yeah, you're welcome. See, it's easy. Dude, they literally robbed me of 12 HP, whatever, 18 HP. What am I doing? I guess 6 people on right now. Shit. Some guy came in here and then asked how you can get his girlfriend back because every time that they were together, if you know what I'm saying, that she would be swollen. She would be swollen, that's what he said. And I'm like, first of all, this guy's just lying. Second of all, like, bro. I think that's why I got in trouble, actually. Maybe we shouldn't even talk about that. What the heck is this? Now my shield is 75? It just like maxes out, like, oh, that's such a bug, dude. Oh! Get pooped on, bro. Wait, now I'm maxed out at 34 HP? What the heck? Dude, it's literally what I said. Like, that's literally what he said. I don't know how much clearer to make that about, like, getting in trouble again. You missed the peak for sure. We'll have another stream tomorrow, though. I think because of that, I stopped getting pushed, though, and we were, like, doing really well, so I'm kind of bummed out about that, but overall, I think this was more successful than I expected it to be. Holy crap, can you fucking give me a break? I'm trying to talk over here. Yeah, he was trolling for sure. He was just trying to be funny. Like it's totally chill. Twice the same guy. I love this gun. Thanks for likes. Only first one that goes up from here. Let's go. Yeah, for sure. Only hope so. I don't think dude, I was really bad about making content. Like, I'm not used to making content for this, so like, probably should have been. Holy crap! Okay. Gotta wait. But I probably should have clipped more things. What the fuck? Yeah. Yeah, that was dude, we won that game too, and it was like we should not have won that game at all. It was crazy. Like I think one of my friends like had like rezzed last second and then like just like beat the last guy like 1v1, but like it was crazy. It was a crazy win. We were so excited about that. That's like the best when you play with your friends and like somebody clutches. Dude, this is messing me up, this glitch. Okay. It's not quite the hunting rifle, but it'll have to do. What is this? The Q rifle? No, this is ass, dude. I hate this gun. Dude, it's crazy to think how, like, have you seen, like, people that have, like, 50K followers and they always have, like, 100 people at least, like, watching them? Like, I don't understand how they got that big. I hate this gun. I need to find one of those mammoths. I think they're like everywhere right now, so there's so much loot and reload. It's like, it's honestly awful. What the heck is that? The fuck? What do I want? What do I want? What do I want? Oh, we're down to 9. All right, we got a shot. We can actually win a game today. You know what? I'm gonna take that hunting rifle. Bro, I'm so tired. What is this? This thing marks crazy. Tracking visor? Dude, I don't even recognize half of the stuff that is available. Please tell me this is just like a one-time thing. Sorry, Richie. There we go. Okay. Lol, dude, I cannot tell at all, like, when I'm taking damage or not. Like, it doesn't change. Shit, we're down to 6. I'm out of reboots. If I don't get pushed, which I probably will, because this guy's already shooting at me. Whoa. We might have a chance. Okay. Bro, streaming is not easy. Like, I think you have to like talk so much to keep people like kind of like on your stream. I don't know how people do this for like 8 hours a day, like full-time streamers. It's crazy. I know, I mean, it's easy compared to like a fucking blue collar job, but I'm just saying, like, it's harder than you would think it is. We're gonna be little dirty rats because I don't have any movement. There's a guy hiding in this thing. He's up on the left. We're just gonna hit this and move. I think he already went up. We're gonna wait for it, and then we're gonna hit that launch pad. Can't wait for it. These guys are on us already. Bro, see, I can't. That's so annoying. Whatever gun that is, where like it hits you after the fact, is so fucking annoying. I can't tell how low my. I have no movement. This guy's in storm. He's gonna have to move in. This guy's still cooked. Almost had that guy. Oh crap. That's kind of fun actually. They have time for one more game. One more game on my least favorite map, Slurp Rush. Damn, we had a question. Did we exhaust all the questions? I think everybody here is like on chill relationships. If you guys like the stream, please make sure to follow. I see some of you guys that are not following right now, but really would appreciate the follow. Dude, it's ass. For sure, for sure. Thanks for liking the live. I don't know. They always take out Oasis, and it's literally the best one. So it's because the people that work on this game have absolutely no idea what their audience wants. If they did, they would never do this update. This is such a stupid. Everybody's so pissed off about all the fucking different guns and shit. Like, the best thing would have just been to add a new map or to add Siphon. Like, that's it. I guess they already have like the. It's this one, and then it's like that ice map, which I actually really like. But like. Yeah, no, I can't keep track of all the different guns. It's all buggy. I was playing BR, but like I wasn't even paying attention. I feel like you have to really lock in like to win a game. So I don't know. Today, like the stream was definitely not about gameplay. It was about like all the advice and stuff. And I think that was really successful in that sense. I don't know. Maybe I'll do something where like I do different games. Like now that if this niche kind of takes off, but we'll have to see. It's gonna be a while until I figure that out. Shit, yeah. How was I saw you were streaming the other day, right? How did that go? Oh man, I'm tired. Excuse me. I think I'm just gonna like just lean into that. Yeah, I don't know if I'll just add a few things like to switch it up, but I think I'm probably just gonna try to build that as much as I can. So it'll be pretty much daily, like if people want it like that. I think that'll just be like a format thing, and then maybe I'll do like kind of more like intense gameplay things where like I'm playing with my friends. Talking and playing is really hard, yeah, for sure. Like usually it's fine if I'm like just playing and like as the main focus, but like I've been trying to think about what people are saying. It's really difficult. I was surprised I did so well that first game. The fuck is that? You guys know that you can free fall into blizzards and it'll hurt you? Look. I think you should spawn in with a gun. Why is this guy straight up pushing me? Bro, I'm literally just like sticking to the guns that I know because I just hate these other guns so much. Eat the pizza. Eat the pizza. Is that real? Oh, this ice thing is hurting me. See, I just fucking can't keep track of all of the... I'm sorry, I'm complaining a lot, but like, that is so annoying. And then they just like dropped like 50 grapplers everywhere, so like all the grappler sweats are back, which is so fucking... I was so happy when like they had taken the grappler out because I thought that was a fundamental problem with this game. Like it's already so unfair to play in some of these lobbies for some of the people that play Reload, but then you have the people that just like spam grapplers, and it's just like it almost feels like they're cheating. Like, I mean, maybe you can say like it's a skill issue thing, but like it's definitely unbalanced. Like some people have an advantage with that item, and if they care at all about making shit balanced, which I'm sure they do because they switch the loopholes all the time, and that's one of the things that they could have easily just like fixed. Maybe make grapplers have less grapples or something. I don't know. Just nerf them somehow. Like it's a great item for sure, but like everybody's come across that person that like literally like it feels like they're fucking cheating. They're just spamming around. Now they have like 5 items like you can do shit like that with. So for sure, I think BR is the better game mode, and I think they did that shit on purpose too. By the way, like I can't prove anything, but I just have a feeling that they just want to tank this game mode because they want people to play BR. It's kind of like they combined Blitz and Reload. They need an AR, man. You son of a bitch. See what I'm saying, dude? Like, what is that fucking movement? I don't know what they hit me with, but it just like took out all of my health in one shot. It's really fun. That was close. Okay. These items are so trash, bro. Another fucking guy over there. I don't have enough ammo to run both of these. Get the fuck out of here. Forgot how much of a fucking demon I was with this gun. Shit, I do need heals though. Oh. There you go. Where are you going? Where are you going, bro? Look at all that movement this guy had. Had 10 kills. Oh my god, you fucking rat. You fucking rat. Let's fucking kill you. Oh, you fucking rat. That's why this fucking game sucks, bro. No siphon either. One thing they could do to fix that shit, at least add siphon. You're like a fighting chance against people at third party from bushes because they're fucking pussies. That's true. I mean, I made this account. I call this account this for a reason, bro. Like, I really fucking hate people that play like that, just hiding the whole game so they can try to win. Why, bro? Just play something else. Just go back and play Minecraft. That's not good. I'm dead. It's the same fucking guy that was hiding the entire time. Alright, that's enough for me. Guys, thanks so much for contributing to today's stream. If you sent in questions, I really appreciate you. Even if you're just hanging out, I really appreciate you. Thanks for helping me hit my gift goal. And I think overall today was like pretty successful stream. So hopefully I got some clips out of that. I gotta go check right now because I don't know what the fuck I clipped. But it was really fun. And hopefully we can continue this tomorrow. And I'll try not to say shit that gets me temporarily banned from whatever the fuck. Ah, fuck. Reload is so annoying sometimes. God damn it. I was playing so well, like I don't even want to end on that. Actually, hold on, I might play one more. I'm not sure. Should I play one more or no? Let's see. Give me a second. Be right back. Alright guys, I'll do one more. Can't end on that. That was some bullshit. I was playing so well. Is anybody still around? Good night. You heading out? Dude, how is it almost 10 already? What the fuck? Who shot me? Is that me? But I hate the base thing. I don't understand how that works. I wonder if this item's any good. I feel like this kind of item would be underrated. Fuck, I'm so tired. Oh, whoops. Let's find out. Bro, that shit. Q splitter SMG, okay. Not the best guns. There we go, that's a lot better. Like this. Whoa, what the fuck is that? Bro, it's just so annoying how people play. That shit. All these people fucking ratting too. Much better. What's going on, Lex? You missed a great stream today, actually. This is like my last game. But yeah, just I was doing like a relationship advice show, and it went really well. A lot of people kind of came in, asked questions. It was really fun. Thank you for the gifts. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, at its peak, like we had a lot of people in here, and it was pretty fun. To me, that's definitely a success. I'm gonna keep running that in the future. It's for real. How have you been? I'm just actually trying to. I was so distracted the whole time that I was playing like shit, so I'm trying to actually win a game. But overall, I still had more fun, I think, just talking to people. But bro, I'm hating this reload update. You okay? Are you? I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Just okay? Yeah. But yeah, like I left for like a week. I was traveling, and then I came back, and then all of these items are like in reload now. It just ruins it. Bro, what in the aimbot was that shit? I mean, wrecking with the mammoth. That was so sus, dude. What the hell? That was so weird. That guy just shredded me. Yeah, mammoth is definitely the only good thing about it. It's so common, like everybody has one. At least that means like when you lose it, you can find it again pretty quickly. There's just no way that guy should have killed me that quickly. I don't know what he had on him. What the hell is this visor? What does this do? I just can't keep track of all of like the different items and stuff. Like I don't know what they do. Like how unfair is it? Does this just scan people? Okay. We're down to 10. What the fuck? Can I get one of these mammoths back, please? So that guy didn't miss a single shot with a gun that has like the worst fucking spread ever. Come on, dude. You think it's just like a bunch of people cheating right now? Like I got shredded twice and it makes no sense. Okay, well there he misses every fucking shot. Come on, bro. Alright, I'm just gonna keep playing until I gotta dip out. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Where are we dropping? Here, I guess. Built to tune, what's going on there? I'm not even sure if I've won one of these yet. Like with the new update. I think I have, but That bot no scope me, bro, I would literally just break my PC right now. I was just fucking rage quit. But yeah, if you guys were in my stream earlier and participated in the whole like relationship advice thing, I really appreciate it. I think it's something I definitely should keep running. I don't know. Maybe you guys can tell me what you think, but I think it was pretty successful. So I think in the future we'll get some more people in here. Bro, this is why I fucking hate the grappler, man. Like, tell me what benefit there is to somebody being able to play it like that for everybody. Like, it's insane. That guy was like 1 HP too. Oh, I was like grappling bullshit. God damn it. Look, there's so many of them too. Like, people running like 3 of these at a time. Yeah, I realize it's just cooked, bro. It's absolute trash now. Look at this. Look at this shit. Look at this shit, bro. Come on, man. Base boost, what the fuck is that? Get out of here. Dude, I almost made it 3 hours today. That's crazy. If you guys are still watching and you're not following me, please don't forget to hit that follow button, man. Damn, he's trying to do it to me, bro. He's trying to hit me with the mammoth. I had to stop him from doing that shit. Oh my god, I'm taking way too many clips, bro. It's gonna be so hard to sort through this after. I feel like I should have taken more clips of like the relationship stuff though. I kind of fucked up. That was my whole goal, is to just get one clip. Papas fritas. Sounds dope right now. Oh man, I forgot how fucking good I am with the mammoth. Is that not a bot? Sorry, buddy. Oh, you fucking... God damn it, bro. Every time. Every fucking time. Asshole just third-partying you. See, the siphon would have really helped right there. I lost my mammoth. What's up, Jules? I don't know why I said it like that. What's going on, Jules? Oh, cool. There it is. Yeah, you missed my relationship advice show. That was really fun today. It's gonna be my last game for sure. I said last game like 2 games ago, but this one for real is my last game. Well, try to convince me otherwise. We're done. I shot him in the dick. I'll take this. Oh, gotta be careful. Where the fuck did they go? They dipped out. Honestly, I should be more careful because I don't have any more reboots. Aw, yeah, bro. That's how you deal with those annoying ass gloves. Should I take them? I feel like I should. Actually, yeah, I only have 10 on this anyway. I love this gun. I love the mammoth, bro. What's going on, Kashi? Alright, we're down to 8. I don't have any more reboots though. Big old bubble up there. He's on the right too. There you go. He's coming in. Doomsday, bro. You made it again.
Your mom's a hoe.
Bro, it works so well, man. It's crazy. Ah, no, you fucking... Oh. I went up in there. I meant to go down. Nah, that's my last game, bro. Guys, thanks again for hanging out. Really appreciate it. Thanks for all the stuff. All the questions that you guys posted. That was pretty fun. I posted them and send it to chat. We can write it back tomorrow. Anybody's interested, make sure to follow me, please. If you're not already following me. I'm gonna say thanks for stopping in. Unfortunately, I gotta log off now. Is anybody else still on my stream right now? Sarah. Maxui, please follow if you're not already following, man. Appreciate you guys. Have a good night.